Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at The Power of One. Today we're watching Rings of Power Episode 7, The Eye. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are on Episode 7. It is just about 7 in the morning. My insomnia has kicked in, and dear God, somebody shoot me. I haven't been able to sleep. Part of it might be that I haven't been feeling the best, and yesterday I got a whole lot of sleep. So now my body's like, dude, you slept for the month. You're gold. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm recording 6 and 7 back to back. We'll see if I'm still awake for 8. Who knows? Maybe we'll finish off this series today. But if I don't mention anyone's comments or something on the previous video, that's why I recorded this one 20 minutes later. So I apologize for that, but you know what? I'm going to try and make the best use of a bad situation. And let me tell you, folks, do not discount your friends that have legitimate insomnia. It is an affliction. Like, it's another one of those, what they call hidden illnesses. It is not fun. Like, I still hear people that'll be like, oh man, it'd be great to have all that extra time. Not when you feel like dying. Insomnia is great and all because, yes, okay, you're awake. But that doesn't mean society will accept that. I'm thankful I have tomorrow off work because if I had to face tomorrow with literally no sleep, no thank you. Folks going into work off 2 hours sleep, people are like, oh, they were up too late playing video games. While that may be true, they were playing video games to pass the time because they couldn't sleep. At least ones with insomnia. I know folks that'll stay up way too late just playing video games, but that's just because, video games are awesome. But still, if someone says that they have insomnia, talk to them. See if it's just they had a sleepless night or if they actually have insomnia. I've had medically documented sleep issues most of my life. I do have sleep apnea. I have the machine. It's part of a host of other sleep issues. Me and sleep, we have a love-hate relationship. There are times I will sleep 18 hours. I wake up feeling like I belong as an extra in The Walking Dead. Because yes, that much sleep is awesome. My brain doesn't know what to do with it. I don't feel human until 12 hours later when it's like, all right, enough time's gone by. We've drained the tank. It's cool because yes, I can get some stuff done. Not cool in other parts because it can leave you physically and psychologically drained. And it's something that needs more acceptance, honestly, because it is a very real thing, not to be discounted, and try and give your friends and loved ones that have it at least a little empathy. Talk to them about it. Hear some of their stories. It may change your outlook on what it's like. So, there's my PSA for the day. Now, the show. Everything exploded! We just saw what I'm pretty sure is the creation of Mount Doom. Like, the fire wave just passed over everything. And, well, I mean, in all reality, everyone there should have died. They're not gonna die. Although I gotta say, Galadriel took it like a champ. She just stood there watching it come. She didn't try running. She didn't scream nothing. She was like, let's do this. I have a feeling this episode, if they want to be real dicks, they're not going to show Galadriel and them all episode. But I have a feeling we're going to see them dealing with the fact that thanks to all this smoke, the sun is gone, so the orcs are free to run around and do whatever. You caught a glimpse as the shockwave was coming through that Adar had escaped from his chain, so he's out there running around like a madman. We're really going to see, hopefully, what happened to Sauron, because activating Thingy erupted Mount Doom and thus began the creation of Mordor. And now that I think about it, all that water everywhere might explain why half of it was swamp. You crafty bastards. Alright, I'm on to you. But yeah, we still need more information on the Harfoot storyline. I really don't think that they're going to come into contact with the Numenor folk and the Southland folk. I would be a little surprised if they did. We know the creepy folks in the hoods and whatnot are trying to track down the Harfoot human. And yeah, everything's still up in the air. I know Nori was a little shaken after her hands started to get frozen with his magic and whatnot, so we'll see what happens with that. But if that actually shakes Nori from having faith in the human after everything she has put up with and fought for him, I will be disappointed in the storytelling. Scared? Yes. 100% yes. But I don't want her to do one of those 180s and, suddenly she doesn't trust him, tells him to go away, that whole bit. That doesn't seem to be in character for her. So we shall see where the storyline takes us. The episode is called The Eye, so I'm wondering if we're actually going to get to see the Eye of Sauron. It would be a little weird, but you know what? This could be the big guy's reappearance. Who knows? All right. What say we get into the episode, shall we? I will say it would be funny during the sand opening if that final shot where it shows the ring and the sand being pulled into the center of it, if like that took on a black hue because the mountain exploded. Somehow I don't think that'll happen, but spoiler, didn't happen. Well, I appreciate this opening, kind of that shock and dazed from getting hit by that wave. I really do like it. The sounds are muted and drawn out, and wow. So last episode when I asked how many of the people may have survived, I think the answer is going to be like 4. She is right with that. Banding everybody together right now is going to be the best move because they got a GTF the O. How did she... Okay, I'm betting that's just, camera movement, but how does she not see dude on fire? Okay, cool. I appreciate the hell out of that. She didn't call anyone back. Oh no, their friend. But she didn't call anyone back. She just had them keep going, and she stepped to help herself. So I gotta say, this is like the first show in forever where when there's a burning house and, threats of stuff falling as it collapses, have they actually showed the rafters above and how precarious they were leaning on things and about to fall. That was amazing. It goes back to those little details. That is astounding, and I love this show for that. So I think the queen's face just got all burned.
Right, I remember this. smell that. Quit smoke. The others must have started baking.
Or somebody fucked up the whole village. Was there grove in the Southlands? Oh, no. Okay, so the Harfoots are okay, but yeah, somebody came through and ransacked them. Oh no, lava rocks from the explosion.
Namarie, fix those wounds. What you waiting for? He's done so much for us. It's my rude of us to ask more of him.
Nice save. I love her friend. Her friend is amazing.
What's he muttering?
Likely little words, so the tree will understand.
So the trees don't talk.
Some do.
Shh, don't distract.
Some do.
It's working.
Akuita! Akuita! Akuita!
But is it helping the tree heal, or is he creating an ent? And again, the guy's trying to help, but he doesn't understand his magic at all. And I gotta say, like, if that's Elvish that he's speaking, there's gotta be a whole cadre of people that are huge fans of the show that are just loving understanding those extra bits that they've thrown in there.
For the next 5 centuries. I never made a promise I didn't.
Tell me, why should we trust any elf?
You should not. But you can trust me.
At least he's honest.
I will speak to my son now.
That's legit. Hey, you rolled the dice, Elron. Let him fall.
Embraces the truth. That all things must one day be consumed and fade away to ash. Father,
He's gonna let the elves die.
rock and mine to bury us all beneath the mountain. I will not risk dwarven lives to help the elves cheat death.
So let the elves go down there and mine it. Teach them how to swing a fucking hammer.
Entire kingdom might fall. Perhaps the entire Middle Earth.
The elves still being around is the only thing that saved Middle Earth.
Our king. What kind of father would I be if I teach our children the will of a king should be counted as dross to be cast to the wind?
When he's wrong, it would mean you're raising your children right. No leader is automatically right all the time.
I shouldn't have said he had lice in his beard. Or called him a fool.
No, you were right on that one.
Test it when you heap slag on my mother.
Well, in your mother's case, she actually does. I'm joking.
Marriage goals. So yeah, the only other way to save the elves without that mithril is to find another Silmaril.
Don't suppose I can elbow you into staying for dinner?
Or have one of the Valar come back and,
Means more than simply farewell. It means go towards goodness.
I don't know why, but I want to start using that. That's fucking great. If you know any other sayings or words that are a hello or a goodbye with greater meaning like that, drop them down in the comments. I really, really would like to know. Please. Oh, Jesus. Fucking proof right there. Homeboy about to stand up to his king.
We have neither position nor reinforcement. These lands are dead. We must rally to the living, or put steel down their throats.
Okay, first of all, don't try and steal from her. Second of all, don't try and steal that dagger from her. Third of all, really?
What are you so bothered about? It isn't your fault.
Yes, it is.
How do you what? How do you figure it's your fault? A little confused at that line, but I'm sure she'll get to it.
My queen.
Oh, is she blind?
Everyone.
What cannot be known hollows the mind. Fill it not with guesswork.
An eloquent elf dealing with a human teenager. This shit's gonna be solid.
Beyond that far peak. That is where they shall hide to, along with any survivors. Your mother included.
Right? Because, like, dude, she made it through all this shit.
Why not?
It darkens the heart. To call dark deeds good. It gives place for evil to thrive inside us.
She's questioning everything about herself after what almost happened with Adar, I'm betting.
The soldier must be mindful. Even I. Even you.
Why a soldier then?
No one is a civilian anymore.
How much further until we're clear of this smoke?
A lot longer than that.
How long have we been clear of it?
Nearly a mile.
Fair.
I see.
Wrong wording! Wrong wording! Wrong wording.
Do you?
Okay.
Guide my horse. No one need notice. Elendia. Elendia.
Because legit, I mean, it would be such a morale blow, and they need to get back to the boats, and then word can get out about it. See, again, that, like, I'm very glad they did this, because even after all that, even being scared shitless, she still came out and gave him food. Like, that is very in character, and I love that the writers have been keeping it as such. It is a beautiful move, and completely what I expected from Nori.
I'm just a Harford. That's all I'll ever be.
And yeah, again, questioning herself is completely in character, but it was going to be the outward treatment, like how she treated Discount Gandalf the Grey. That's what mattered for in character.
I was dancing and he saw me there.
You were dancing.
The war seems so very far away.
Hey, little one. Dancing and combat are very similar. It's the intent that matters.
And this was not in yours. Do not take the burden of this day upon your shoulders, Theo.
I've already done that. It's getting crowded.
Under our own.
My home is gone. Where's the design in that?
Because it may put you where you are needed. Set you on the path. With all the smoke and ash, though, at least they shouldn't be able to sniff them out. Might be the one thing they got going for him in all this. See, he doesn't think he's in a horror movie. If he did, he'd look up and down.
Ashes.
Okay, cool.
Rest where you can. We move at first light.
So, 40 years from... Yeah, thank you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. 40 years from now.
No.
Yes.
My aim was never to defeat you, but to gain your ear a while longer.
Elf lies.
He technically never lied, he just surrendered.
Winded. Durin. Grandson.
Scoff,
Of-
if you like. The mightiest thing a dwarf can do is to be worthy of the name of his father.
That's fair. So why don't you get your wife in here and ask her to sing and ask the mountain if the mountain would be willing to surrender some of the mithril? Ooh, wow.
Our son would live. And he would move mountains.
That's exactly what he was trying to do.
Elrond is as much a brother to me as if he'd been fired in my own mother's womb.
I like that. I do like that. A statement where the womb is a forge.
No! It's you that's betrayed our kind! Squandering our future so you can cling to the past! You profaned the crown you wear!
Woof. Woof. That's some hurt words. Is that like stripping him of his title?
It's no use anymore.
Oof. Yeah, I think he disowned his son right there. Damn.
To look like. No, the Vitals stop eating. We have to save them. Why don't you take a look outside, and then we'll talk.
Homeboy's magic just took a minute. Oh, wow. That's impressive.
I don't understand.
You know how.
County here to feast tonight and still have enough left over to last a frozen fish.
Malva's saying she's gonna make something called apple sausage. Apple sauce, what I say.
Apple sausage sounds awesome, actually. Grind up some sausage, mix in some like shredded apple, and oh, I want to try that. Uh-oh. Troll. Or is that supposed to be like a human foot scaled? Oh, these creepy fucks.
You're going the wrong way. He went that way. Go on now.
What the where? Are they flying? Yeah, thanks for playing. We're out. Fuck all of that. Oh, these bitches better get theirs. But now Barrack's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And he's gonna go find him.
I should never have pulled the elf on board.
Fuck you. Oh yeah, the burns and cuts and infections and shit that are gonna, yeah, see, yeah, that's just gonna be bad. Oh, might be. There's blood in the right spot. Oh, that hardwood armor, that would hurt to hug. Oh my god, there'd be no give. What up?
The Queen Regent. Is she here?
Oh, she's just becoming the god of justice. That's all there is to it.
No one kneels in Numenor.
You are not in Numenor.
You mean, yeah, see, there you go. Fucking mind meld.
Do not spend your pity on me, elf. Save it for our enemies.
Okay.
They do not know what they have begun.
Yes! Thank you, writers. Thank you.
Hearts. Even bigger in our feet. And we just keep walking.
And again, those colloquial isms, you know, just the sayings are fantastic.
To help my friend. Warn him what's coming. He deserves at least that.
Going off trail now, alone.
She won't be alone.
I knew Poppy was coming. And I swear to fuck, writers, if anything happens to either of them, I will come to Hollywood and massacre you and your families.
You know, Malva, just once, it would be grand if you weren't right all the time.
That's funny. A certain someone has said that same thing to me several times. Focusing on your other senses while being on the sea would be amazing. Such a new world. Oh.
Can he ride? I'll have the healers gather what provisions I can.
Oof, Halbrand's getting taken back to Elven lands.
Keep it, soldier.
Commander.
On the way out, she should be like, make sure to get this dude some armor. Because I want that sword back eventually.
No. No, it isn't.
What did you say then?
He's an ass.
It's your father's.
Thank you. Oh, God, I love her. It's funny. The thought that occurs to me is, his wife is really his rock, and that just takes on a whole new amusing meaning. Oh, are they going to hint at the Balrogs trap down here? I guess hint was the wrong word, wasn't it?
No. That is the name of a place that no longer exists.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get the name drop. Alrighty. That was a really good episode. A worthy follow-up, I think, for the just action-packed explosion that was the mountain going up. And the creation of Mordor, I dig it. It was not one of those, slow creeping processes that a lot of these evil spread lands have been in different fantasy projects. No, this was a mountain blew the fuck up, and this is what's left in the area. You know what? Yeah, okay. I got it. I really do appreciate that they've done it. I still don't quite know why they called the episode The Eye, because we haven't, there was no Eye of Sauron, there was no, reference to, the only reference to eyes at all was the queen losing her sight. So I guess I'm just a little confused. Maybe it'll make a little more sense come the next episode, but we shall see. Again, this episode was full of those little things, like the colloquialisms, the sayings of the Harfoots, or some of the sayings of the other cultures. They actually put thought into them, instead of writers just sitting around going, "Hey, this will sound cool. Let's just put that in there." They make sense, and I like that they put that extra work in there to make them happen. So that is, above anything, one thing that I will always love about this show is the fact that they put work into the writing and didn't just half-ass it. So I am very much looking forward to the finale episode to see how they're going to wrap it up, what they're going to set up for a second season, because obviously the Rings of Power haven't even touched on the Rings of Power. So we'll see what happens. But I think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think they almost out of necessity are going to be leaving people wanting more after the last episode, just because there's only so much they could do for that first season. And I know it got real popular. I know it was directly butting heads with the Game of Thrones prequel. I hope it got enough viewership and support that it gets a second season without a cut budget. That's going to be the thing. Because everything is just pristinely done in this. They went movie budget with this one. So it truly shows in the quality of the work, and I hope that continues. But we shall see. Folks, I hope you join me for the next one. And like I said earlier, if in whether it be your own culture or another culture that you've read about, if you know any sayings like hello or goodbye, or a phrase or something like that has a deeper meaning than simply hello or goodbye, let me know down in the comments. Different cultures, whether it be your own or one that you've read about, I enjoy reading those and where they come from, why it is said that way. So throw them down there, please. I would love to read them. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one.